switch outside my house, the summer kitchen area. There was a light switch. You had to be 7 feet tall to reach. Like, who puts a light switch way up there? Like, it was for the fan.
Have you thought about what that last match will look like? I've seen like recently AJ Styles retire, and he didn't put his, so he faced Gunther. I believe there was that Royal Rumble. Anyway, he did not leave gloves in the middle of the ring. So then, of course, the dirt sheets went crazy. Said, "Oh, he's gonna go to another company," something like that. But anyway, he came back, and in Atlanta, he put his gloves in the middle of the ring, to signify it was truly done. I saw Undertaker do that with his gloves, and I don't know if it was boots as well.
Traditionally, that's been the thing. You leave your boots in the middle of the ring.
Leave your boots. Okay.
In amateur wrestling, you leave your shoes on the mats. That's them. And I've thought about it a number of times through the years when that last match happens. Like when I take off the boots and leave them in the ring. And I think what I'm gonna do, my idea, at some point at All Elite Wrestling, I'd like to work a program with somebody and work the angle where if I lose, I retire and leave my boots in the ring because that will be the last time that I will ever wrestle on television. But I think once I have that retirement match, I think I'd like to do like one last indie tour.
Okay, all right.
Just one last run through the indies, to all of the indies, to the indie promoters that I worked for a lot that are still running. Just a farewell to the fans. Like one last time to see MVP. I'd love to do, right now I can't get into the UK. Come on, guys, let's tighten up a bit in England, all right? But I'd love to wrestle throughout the UK one more, hit up Scotland and then England. And
you think this is going to be cleared up, your entry over there before August, man?
We'll see, man. I got Paragon working on it. Got Steve and Mojo working on it, trying to get me an exemption so that I can gain entry into the UK again with the new laws they passed. Hopefully, but and to your point, I would like to leave my boots in the ring, and symbolically. But then I'd like to do just one last indie tour. Just get all one last round of indie dates and do some indies in the States and Europe and other countries, and then just finally be done. Like, okay, this is it, man. It's over now. There is no more MVP the wrestler. I'll still be around as a vocal representative for the Hurt Syndicate and other talent that may need my services, but I'm ready to stop falling down. The time is coming. And I'm thinking probably next year, man.
Oh.
Probably next year will be the end of MVP in ring as a wrestler. But as long as somebody needs me to speak up for them, that I can do.
Can you explain your Wolff-Parkinson-White syndrome diagnosis, how you found out, and how that diagnosis became a part of the Matt Hardy, Evander Holyfield storyline?
Okay. Yeah. So I have a heart defect, I guess you might want to call it. I have a broken heart.
Well, that explains why you don't like Valentine's Day.
No, because I'm going to tell it to the guy that doesn't buy it. Yes, that's why I don't buy that nonsense. So Wolff-Parkinson-White syndrome is where the electrical system of the heart and mind, there's an extra circuit. And sometimes when I'm stressed and my heart is beating, it will take that extra circuit where it's like a shortcut. And my heart rate will shoot up to like 200 beats a minute. And contrary to what my former employer put out there, it's not fatal. Like, they didn't save my life. But I'm grateful because under the old WWE Wellness program, they discovered the Wolff Park. And I had some issues with it before. I didn't know what was happening, though. I just would feel my heart rate